Okay, we're sneaking up on New York State guide Rich Garfield. You know, secret, remote.
But this may be very slow and painful for you guys to watch because I'm pretty meticulous about the whole thing.
That water looks perfect. Watching a master fly fisherman at the peak of his powers and prowess. New York State rock on.
Second, I thought he got me on the first cast.
Then it won't surprise you with this guy. Here on the Secret River, patience and meticulous probing is the name of the game. 98% of the people who come here go too fast. We'll keep filming here in case he apprehends somebody immediately here at the tail end of this pool. Just a nice water height right now. I wouldn't believe how many we've gotten out of that. Oh, there he is, right out of the gate.
How? I'm done.
Next year, you'll have him hired to show you. Brookie?
Yep, brook trout. Sixth cast, by the way.
This is bull.
Hey, tomorrow I'm taking you under my wing. You're going to catch trout, don't you worry. On this kind of water height with that minnow rig, that's doom.
Look at good cast.
The boy's good. That's why he's a New York State guide. Nice thing with hiring him for a day, he'll teach you more in a day than you could learn in 10 years by yourself. Oh, right there, the danger zone. See, that's what we're looking for, is them kind of darker spots.
Right, yeah.
And that's where they like to lay. Anywhere where that osprey or the eagle can't really spot them. And he's not to the best part of the hole yet. This is the tail end.
Gotta get the small ones before you get the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
I could do this all day. Just watch.
Yeah, I love watching these guys fly fish.
It's so like perfect on
And
every.
see how he does that little flip to mend the line so he doesn't get...
Take it, aren't you, Rich?
Yeah, the current's pushing. What I'm doing is I'm trying to create an angle so the current will push it into a spot I want it. Like
Right.
That rock.
Right, that rock, yeah.
Right, we look like we're just casting out there, but we're actually picking apart every
He's
little
targeting,
channel and
trying to go
rock.
high, trying to go high. There you go. That's where he was aiming for.
It's so like spot on.
Yeah, well, that's 45 years of fishing right there, since he was able to put on a fly. And you know how he doesn't make real long casts? He keeps it at a manageable length.
Mm-hmm. Have one?
Get him.
Are you able to feel it?
Yeah, it's all done by feel and a little bit by vision, but I'm also watching the way the line reacts.
Right there. Oh, that was a rock. Fish? No, rock. But you notice how he sets on the slightest hesitation.
Yeah. I pull on everything.
Yeah.
I thought that was a fish for a second. I was like, that's one big fish.
I won't doubt he's going to get a big one. All right, we're going to...
I always just,
He's mending, that's what they...
I always pull it through and let it drop in the water.
Yeah,
He's
that's
not.
what I did. I bet there's a fish. See that point right there?
Mhm.
Sitting right there.
That's what we would think.
It's a rocky again.
Part of the deal, boys. You're gonna get snagged.
Right in here is where Ron caught his little brookie last year. Right here.
How far down past this were you guys?
Oh, we went all the way a mile.
Now he's getting up into the prime part of this run.
Yeah.
They like to lay right where that tree over the water is looking very suspicious this year.
Get there, Bear.
The shadow, man.
Remember, slow and meticulous is the game.
Get yourself out to that rock.
And thus the reason why me and him wear neutral colors all the time or camouflage, because we're right where the fish, right near him. Him more so than me. You see something gray, by now, gone.
Right. Yeah, casting a lot. Be quiet.
All right, going for the full 9 yards.
We're on and running.
What's the 9 yards? The tree?
But
Yeah.
see how the hole comes down from the shallows?
Yeah.
That's the prime feeding zone against there where they can pick bugs off that tree and they can come up. And it's got some cover for them. And they just a nice... Looks like it's deepened up a little bit over there this year.
Pretty cool, huh, nephew?
Yeah.
Oh, a little lethargic there. His sense is a little dulled still by bourbon. Me and him got right into it last night.
Just watch what he's doing with the different parts of his, as he casts, his hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's once in a lifetime here, Malky.
Oh, there he is,
Nice
the little weasel.
Nice one, too.
Oh, that one's still got milk on his lips.
Watch how he's bringing the line in.
Chub?
What is it?
A chub, fall fish. Rich, you take the water temperature?
So it's not a trout?
No, it was a chub, basically.
A baby trout?
No. Oh!
Hijack right there.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so finish?
He's a chub, like you'd one of the bait fish, just got
okay.
bigger.
Okay.
Fall fish is what they call them up here.
Minnow that made it to maturity.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called when he flips it over like that?
Well, he's actually
Mending.
mending the line so,
So
that
it
it
stays-
doesn't get any drag. It isn't accelerating the fly.
Right.
You notice too how very few back casts he takes.
Mhm.
Everything's usually one flip right
One
to where
flip.
he's going. Efficiency.
Something's wrong
Well, like you said, anything that
There he is. Jesus. 15 minutes, he's caught 3 fish.
there. It took us 4 hours to not catch anything.
Mhm. That's not a brook either.
another fall fish. Hey, this is summertime. Stop catching them fall fish.
A little bigger though.
It did look a little bigger.
I would have been satisfied with that fish.
Me too.
You see how now he's worked that water as he
Mhm.
walked out there, and he's getting closer into the
Mhm.
prime spot out there.
Mhm.
But first we work everything else over in case we're scaring one as they're going out there. Beauty of my setup is I can cast right from here and not have to really wade in too far. Him, he's got to get a little closer.
Nice one.
Oh!
That was not a fall fish.
No,
No, that was
he's
a
had a
good
pretty
fish.
good look at that one.
Yeah, that was about 16, 17 inch brown trout. So I was on it. You see how these fish fight like hell. The second I stung them,
Yeah, right out of the water.
Perfect, got the whole thing. Now, right over where that rock is against the other side, that's a classic
I'm
spot.
questioning why I lost the fish. I'm gonna look at my hooks to make sure they're sharp. I might have a dull hook because I was on that fish, man. Sharp. Sharp enough.
You want to keep that thing sharper than the wife's tongue. Or mom's. You guys are watching one of the best damn fly fishermen alive right here. A live video
See,
here.
he's pushing it under the tree.
Slowly working. Oh,
Got it.
there we go.
One.
Got it.
That one looks a little more substantial.
Oh yeah. Staying down.
See how it keeps the angle on the
Yeah.
fish like that.
He's reeling too.
Nice, this one's a good one.
Oh, it's right by that rock.
16.
Yeah, I bet you're on a 15,
I can
16.
I'm using the rod like a lever. Down low, constantly down low. I got the fish's head cocked to one side. I got him. Regardless if he falls off now or not, it don't matter. Got his ass.
That, folks, is how it's done.
Nice
New York
job.
State,
Nice
Garfield,
job.
Rich Garfield.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Can't book a better guy, folks.
15.
About that, yeah.
Beauty.
On the dropper.
It was the dropper?
Point fly.
Point fly, okay.
Bob.
Nice.
There to play again with us some other day. We'll see him in about 4 more inches.
Oh, this spot will still work, right?
Oh, yeah?
There's more in there. That's number 2.
4 fish in 20 minutes. I hate you, by the way. I love you too, but I hate you.
We spent so long here.
So do you see how I use the rod to my advantage? First of all,
I am sponging this in.
Boom.
Yeah.
the second I set the hook, a lot of people do this. And boom, they set
Boom,
the
it
hook,
go up.
and
Right.
They hold it like that. So what that gives is a straight line right down to the fish. The fish can shake its head. The second I cock her off to the side, the current, the way the fish is formed, the current pushes whatever way I'm yanking on it, and it can't shake its head. You notice I got no head shake through the entire.
No, not through the whole thing.
Yeah.
He stayed low too.
This kind of shit happens. So when this kind of stuff happens, you just go and take care of it. You don't curse it.
Well, you can.
You can.
He's by himself. Rocks are flying. He's throwing wood. He's hamming it up for the
Flowing.
camera.
I got wood watching this.
All right, we're signing off till he gets rebooted here.
Yeah. Bigger pool, and that sets off a catalyst or like a domino effect.
Everyone moves.
Yes, if one fish comes in there, I'll freak the fuck out. Natural instinct with these fish is like something's wrong.
So why do you, when you pull in your line, hold it in your hand? I always see people drop it in the water. Keep your line dry.
There are two ways of retrieving. One is stripping, what you're talking about. The other
Right.
one, this is called figure of eight retrieve. It's an older school method of retrieving. That's the way I learned, and I'm very fast with it. So
I want to see a big one.
You just saw it.
I want to see.
No, that thing's still got milk on its
Yeah.
lips.
I want to catch those, but I want to see him catching lots.
Yeah, little hook nose.
Good chance the boy will before he gets up through here. That wasn't the one he missed before.
I don't think it was.
No, that other one was dark. It was a real dark fish.
I had my sunglasses on.
All I saw was a tail flash on
Well, I hope the boys are having the same kind of luck up there. That would be awesome.
I'm sure they've gotten
I
something.
don't think they'd still be there if they had been screwed up. I feel like they would have come back and reset.
And what people don't realize how many fish are in these holes. I mean, there could be 100 trout out there.
The action of his line and
So,
That's why I'm glad you get to see him in action.
he is breaking his wrist. That's the thing I always try not to do. It's got to have to do with the rod. Another one.
I want to see him.
It's a bigger one. No, it's a baby.
Stick.
Lost her.
you don't see that very often.
What happened?
Stick on one end and fly reel in the river.
Still got it.
I think it was a stick.
Oh, it was a stick?
Little stick fish.
First fish I ever caught.
Oh, I see. Oh, shit.
Did you get that on film?
Yes, I did, man. I got the whole thing.
That's
New
fish
York State
Adirondack.
rookie mistake. I thought
Dude, that was JV right there.
That was as bad as me falling in the river and losing my fly box.
that's more acceptable than the guide losing his fly reel.
Yeah, no, I'd rather lose flies than my reel.
Should be looking for
It
one.
happens. Shit happens.
That's right.
Just like look across. I feel like that's where it'd be.
It's
He's
somewhere.
getting into the right into the meat and
stuff.
potatoes of that hole.
I've never caught a fish on a fly. I know it's-
Me neither. I caught a pike on it once, but
it wasn't the same because it's a pike. And
Right.
I'm handling it instead of.
Don't jumping.
what do you say?
One just left right in front of him. Hatch is starting to come off. He says.
Oh,
All right, see those two fish rise? Now, most anglers would fucking sit there and start pounding on them. I'm walking back. I'm going to watch what happens for about 2 or 3 minutes. Recalibrate what I'm doing here.
Observation.
I didn't even see
why is that?
Because he's watching what their activity is. If he wants to change flies,
Oh, I see.
he'll realize which one they're hitting. I don't see much rising in this river. Very rare.
Actually, there's a full-blown hatch going on out there right now.
No kidding.
There's blue-winged olives all over the place, and there's a couple real large yellow mayflies.
He's constantly watching what fly activity,
change shit.
insect.
Because he's caught 6 on what he's got. Why
I would
fuck
not
around
have
with that?
changed Anything.
He's fine tuning it now.
I would stuck with that if my life depended on it. If I got 6 fish.
You know, the hatches will be so. For 20 minutes, they might hatch off. So in that time, you want to have that
That's
fly
right.
that they're looking. They're
Right.
seeing the most of them go around.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, in your case, where we're not expert tires and everything, stick with what was working. But he's going to fine tune it now to get something closer to that blue wing olive.
So we can get the 26 incher.
Yeah. He knows what he's going to be
What's the
interested in.
state record for trout?
Well, there's a difference between catching a trout out of this stream and catching one out of the tailwater, the Cannonsville Desert, reservoir. They're not really the same setup.
Well, what's the
I think the biggest in New York State's around 30 pounds, something like that. They got out of,
pounds?
yeah, out of Pulaski, they got it.
How long would that be?
I guess it was probably about 3 foot.
I was gonna say it's got to be at least 30, 36
This type
inches.
of trout.
No, see, these are different. These are stream browns in a wild setting like this.
The brown trout?
For here, you get one 28 inches and you've caught the king of kings.
The big one.
Are the records done by weight or
Slightly changed the angle now, folks. He's just above, so he's getting a different presentation in under that critical zone, and there he is. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Still on.
Oh. Either way, we had a good look at him. That wasn't a bad one.
how big do you think that one is?
About
the same,
15.
about the same.
Yeah. That's the average size in here.
Huh?
It's impressive that you guys know like how
Just
big it was
saw the
just
size.
from
Yeah,
the jump.
just saw the size. We've seen a lot of fish. There's a bigger one. There's a bigger
Yeah, oh, I saw the flash.
Malachi, come up.
That's
out
a
of the water.
nice one.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah, that's
come
the
up.
one you had on before, the dark one.
That was a nice one. Look at him working it.
It's a rod bag.
Look at him working it. Love it. Something you don't see every day, Malachi. This is television shit right here.
Exactly right.
This is television shit.
His rod's like bending so that it looks like a
So
half
notice
circle.
his tippet is all that's basically on it now. He's got the whole line in.
It's just his clear line.
Can't mess up your camera.
Shine the phone.
Hmm?
I shine the phone.
Well, that's what I mean. That is my camera.
Oh, I thought you had a separate camera.
No.
Uh,
Dan?
oh,
He's
yeah.
a nice one.
You can see
Oh, he's
he's very
20?
hefty.
is it a rainbow or is it a
I'll
brown?
say he's 18.
18, yeah.
It's a,
That's my guess. He could be a little bigger. I don't have my sunglasses on there.
We should have brought him. What do we
Really?
think?
Yeah, I'm filming him. He's the one that counts here.
Right.
also his patience not to just dive.
No, you
Exactly.
can't. You cannot rush these fish because the
You can
most
see
critical
you can see
time
the
is
hook
when
and
they're
you
at your
can see his
feet.
tail.
You can see
This is where, I'll put it pretty bluntly, this is where people fuck up the worst.
That's right.
They think they've got this thing worn out. It's not. You notice
Pretty
I'm not going
colorful.
for the netting just yet? Sometimes he's starting to show signs.
Nice fat female.
That's a beautiful fish. Holy shit.
That's so nice.
Yeah, that's 18 to 20.
I'd say he's about 17, 18. He's a fat one though.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Now, once again, I'm going to keep saying it over and over. You said he's meticulous and slow
Oh,
through
totally,
there. And you
totally.
see the success I'm having?
Knowing them fish are going to be there in that slot. Whether you can catch them or not, they're there.
Yeah.
Here, Papa Bear, I'm going to pick this one right up, so.
Yeah, that sounds good.
World
Hang on to his
wide.
rod, buddy.
internet.
Folks, you just watched one of the best fly fishermen in the Adirondack, the best, not one of them. There's other good fishermen. Look at
is a
that nice
beautiful
fish.
fish.
Look at the blue gill plate. That's how you know the natives are
Long enough.
good.
Yep.
Trump down here, he'll put up a wall to keep you out.
I don't need Donald Trump.
Okay,
I'll do it
so
myself,
is that
Bear.
the 6th or the 7th
7.
in half an hour?
I'm not done in there.
He's not done. All right, he's heading back out. We'll sign out for a
Will
second.
that brown go back there?
The pool is
Yeah.
probably fairly well diminished now because that fish you see
Tore
when
through
hooked
it.
It was on the far side.
Yeah.
It came across the whole pool. Then it shot back up into it and had to wrestle him out. So he may have put the pool down. It's hard to tell. Now, generally, also, if I go in there and I hit a little fish like this, I just force it right out because you don't want it zipping around
You don't
there.
want it pissing everybody else
Exactly.
off. Scaring everybody else off.
Whoop.
I think that was the one you missed the first time over there because it was real dark on the back like that one when it jumped out.
Dude, I can't imagine that.
That was a real deal, Papa
26
Bear.
Yes, it was.
If that was 18. 26.
Nice job, Goober.
6 inch trout. Dude, massive. That I can't imagine. Like, it doesn't seem realistic.
This is a master in an art.
Uh-huh.
just like a Van Gogh or someone.
Exactly.
Well, this is what, if you take up fly fishing, this is where you emulate and strive to be eventually at this skill level. And it's really concentrating on that key area of the hole. He keeps working.
I'd have walked in here, I'd have fished these spots here. I might have thrown a couple times there, and I would have walked up. I would have never spent the amount of time he's spending there.
They're there. That's the bottom line. They're in these cuts in this river.
But he also has what they want on. That's another big piece. You know?
Mm-hmm. That's the cast.
About 4 feet off the bank.
Yeah, exactly. Oh!
That one had some weight on it.
Right up under those logs.
Remember I said when they, that cast, I go, that's the one, right where I'd want to land my pork chop in there. Oh, beautiful cast.
And then you can run it right back out through the pool. Oh, that's a nice cast.
Mm-hmm. And that's how we work it. We'll get braver and braver until we, because we don't want to, if we have to wait out and get our, you know, thing, we don't want to scare the pool and the, and right where that tree comes into the water up there, that they lay right in against that cut there, where they're 2 seconds away from hiding under the log if they have to. And then as he gets up further, he'll cast back in where he couldn't get at from over here against that log, tighter and tighter. Alright, looks like a fly exchange going on. Fish on, right there in that heavy water where he's, like I said, most people. Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Hey, he's got a nice one on. That's a beauty. That was a heavy one. I had a good look at him. Right there, like I said, most people would never fish that water.
About the same size as the first one.
Yeah, yeah.
About 15 maybe.
No, I think that one's a little bigger than that. The 16, 17 it looks like.
Come on, baby, you got from this side.
I want to.
See, he can't shake his head. Once again, this is where people fuck up.
Yeah, I think you're right, about 15 it looks like. Nice solid one. That's 7 or 8 trout he's caught since around the corner now. And 3 of them have been over that size or bigger.
Yeah, the 2 I hooked were just on the uglies.
Did you?
Yeah.
Right, Papa Bear, you see that?
Yes, I did.
Now, most people would walk right by that.
That's
That just
exactly
looks
what
like
I'm saying on the
a flat
video.
piece of shit water. There's not. There's actually a sub-channel on that far side that held this big... Whoa! Hold on. Leave on.
Man, that's a rookie mistake.
Yeah, it was. Ready, Papa?
Ready. Another beauty from the Secret River. Look at the coloration.
Yeah.
That goes back to the Caledonia hatchery
Here we
in
go.
1895.
Here
They
we
put
go.
a stream about 10 yards. You just banged one right behind that rock and missed it. Here comes the osprey. Another fisherman, Rich.
Hey, what?
Another fisherman. Up in the sky. He's not from French? Two master anglers in the same scene.
That's what he